Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your timeless intuitive reading. If this message resonates or you find it helpful, then it's for you. All right. So I was tuning into your energy last night to prepare for this reading, and a few messages came through. So I'm just going to read you the notes that I took, and then we'll jump right into the cards. Okay, so the first thing that came up when I started channeling your energy, I felt this incredible activation happening in my sacral chakra. So there is something going on in your sacral. It was really, really intense. It felt like a lot of movement. And in this moment, I'm getting the word upheaval. So there may be old energy clearing out or trying to clear out of your sacral, or maybe energy that has been dormant in your sacral is now coming alive. I'm not sure. I also felt like something within you is trying really hard to focus, but you are either struggling to focus or you're not sure what to focus on. I was also picking up, I heard the phrase, Aquarius is trying really hard to feel seen, to feel heard, to be known, and essentially to feel like you are part of the web of life, which you are. And I think mentally, consciously, you know that, but you're really feeling the sense of lack around like the felt experience of being part of the web of life. You want that experience to be more visceral somehow. I kept seeing the lemniscat, the infinity symbol, over and over and over again. I just kept seeing it. It would not go out of my mind. And of course, the lemniscat represents infinity, harmony, and the interconnectedness of all things. So I think that's kind of like your North Star right now, is the lemniscat, this interconnectedness, and you're trying really hard to feel interconnected and like you're part of things in a deeper, more powerful way. I did also hear the phrase marching to the beat of your own drum, which is great, very Aquarius. And then, last but not least, in terms of the elemental energies that are coming forward to support you right now, I got several different things. I heard hawthorn, patchouli, banana, and then this one was the strongest, pink lemon. Pink lemon. It like I wrote it down and then I tried to move on to tune into other things and it wouldn't let me. It was just like pink lemon over and over again, kind of like the lemniscat. So there's something about pink lemon. In terms of a crystal energy, I heard quartz is supporting you right now, just classic clear quartz. And then for an animal energy supporting you, I heard mouse. And I have never gotten mouse before, ever. I said this in one of my fire sign readings the other day. Now that I'm starting to do readings online for the collective, I'm tuning into animal and crystal energies that I have never tuned into before. So it's really exciting for me. Okay, so let's jump into the cards. I've pulled 2 oracle cards already to just set the stage and kind of represent the theme of your reading. And there are 2 cards that actually came out. First, we have number 2, the Priestess. And then number 11, the Mystic. So we've got owl and snake energy also coming forward through these cards. Okay, so according to the guidebook, the Priestess card represents initiation, ascension, mastery, and power. She knows that the betterment of ourselves lies in our actions and in the lessons drawn from experience. Very interesting. And then the the mystic is about contemplation, ecstasy, intimacy, and communion. The mystic represents communion with nature. She gives voice to our desire for inner balance and our longing for the feeling of spiritual captivation. She knows that the feeling of sacredness is not transcendent, but deeply immanent. Very interesting, right? So with both of these combined, I'm getting the feeling that the message for you right now, the dominant message that's coming through for you right now is um, your ascension, your expansion, your evolution at this time can only be found through taking action and deepening into your physical, practical life. There is something here about needing to learn from experience. Now, you know me, I'm always going to say we need to do inner work and we need to do introspection and shadow work, and of course, right? But there does come a point where you've done all the inner work you can do for now, and the next sort of let's say phase of expansion for you can only come through experience and action in the physical world. There's also something I'm hearing. Actually, you are a nature spirit, and your connection to nature is no coincidence. Your connection to nature is no coincidence. It is because you are a nature spirit. You are of nature. And wherever you go, whatever you do, you will be carrying some kind of frequency or energetic signature of nature with you. Nature feels like home, right? Feels like home. But you can trust that even when you're not directly in contact with nature, you're still carrying the frequency of nature with you. Very interesting. Okay. All right, let's get into the tarot, shall we? And I am using the Aquarian tarot for you. All right, what's the primary experience that Aquarius is going through right now? There's something about past lives here. There's something about past lives coming up through this priestess card. It's like you may be remembering past lives. You may be having flashbacks from past lives, or some memory of a past life where you were more intimately linked with nature, and you're like seeing how that's playing into your life now. Something about a past life. What's the primary experience that Aquarius is going through right now? I'm hearing initiation. Maybe that was one of the key words in the guidebook. Can't remember. Oh, the devil. Whoa. Okay. Clarify the devil, please. Before I say a single word, I'm going to clarify this devil card. I just got chills up my spine. Clarify the devil card, please. Clarify the devil card. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Wheel of Fortune. Ho, 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 ho. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I feel like there are deeper levels of power within you that you have unconsciously always known exist, but you have never been able to tap into them. You've never been able to fully access like the deepest wells of your personal power for whatever reason. A whole bunch of different reasons, I'm sure, because I'm reading for a ton of people. Something's happening right now in your life that is forcing you to confront that fact that you have never actually fully tapped into or fully embodied the deepest, I'm hearing, reservoirs of your personal power. Things are at play now in your life. Things are at play that are, I'm hearing, outside of your control. Big changes are happening. Changes that are so big, you may not even perceive them, right? The Wheel of Fortune is about fate. That means forces way outside of your control are changing, and your life is being affected profoundly by that. You are at a turning point in life, arguably the biggest turning point. And it's all about your relationship to your true power. More specifically, your power as an embodied physical human being. This is about physical power, your ability to create, your ability to do, to achieve in the 3D physical world here on Earth. I think you've probably always been maybe connected more so to your spiritual power, um, but you've maybe felt like that never fully translated into navigating this 3D plane, maybe for some of you, right? So, life, the universe, all forces are almost, I'm hearing, coercing you to face the fact that you've never embodied the fullest extent of your power, and and to start taking new actions so that you can start unlocking that power. It is oh God, sorry. Maybe you're struggling to use your voice, activate your throat chakra. That could be a sign for somebody. Um, yes, yes. Unlocking these deep wells of personal power at this moment is going to come through the actions that you take. It's almost like I'm seeing it as this a process of uncovering, and with every new action that you take, another layer gets peeled back. It Yeah, okay. Action. Taking new action. Anything else to clarify? Nope. Okay. What's the primary challenge? What is the primary challenge that, thank you, Aquarius is moving through? Oh, the Lovers. Okay, so we have some of the most profound major arcana cards coming forward for you. Okay. Okay. So I'm hearing I don't love myself. And when I asked why, I heard because I don't see myself. I don't see who I really am. There's some kind of, feels almost like a glass window pane or like some kind of block. I can't see myself clearly. You feel like you're struggling to see yourself clearly. And that's why it's like hard for you to access self-love. Like really deep embodied self-love. You can say the words, but really feeling it is something else entirely. I'm hearing I'm afraid of I'm afraid of who I'll be. I'm afraid of who I might be if I embody all my power. Clarify the Lovers, please. Tell me more about this challenge that Aquarius is going through. Yeah, I'm hearing like you're on the brink. You are on the brink. You're on the precipice. It's right there. It's right there. But at the end of the day, you choosing to love yourself, be yourself, and reclaim these wells of personal power, it's a choice. It's not automatically going to happen. It's a choice. You can choose to not. Clarify the Lovers card. Clarify the Lovers card. Six of Cups. Okay, so the Six of Cups could be speaking to childhood, like some formative experience in childhood memories, some perception that was formed or created within you during childhood that is perpetuating this like inability to see yourself, disconnection from yourself, or lack of self-love, disowning of your power, like all of that. It's stemming from childhood. And it feels like a very specific memory in childhood, a very specific experience that like shaped the way you see yourself. Maybe it's even the way you think about your own childhood, you know? Something about that. So it's deeply ingrained. The Star as your challenge. Yeah, you don't, you're going back to my notes that I said at the beginning. It's like this feeling of, oh, that makes a lot of sense. This inability to focus, lack of clarity, not knowing what to focus on. Because I felt, it's like I said, when I first started to channel your energy, I felt this huge sacral activation. That's it. That's it. That personal power in your sacral, in your pelvis, right? I felt this huge sacral activation. It was like my whole body was brimming with power. It was beyond being struck by lightning. It was like this surge of incredible intensity. But then right on the heels of that, almost simultaneous to it, was this feeling of like being in my head and like wanting so badly to direct this power somewhere, to channel it somehow, to do something with it, but feeling like I don't know what to, I can't focus. I can't focus, or I don't know what to focus on. And so that's like lack of a North Star, not feeling clear about where to even direct your power. Maybe that's part of the fear. It's like I could come into my full power, I could be fully empowered, but without clear grounded direction or focus, it will be damaging. It's like I need to figure out where to focus my power first before I fully own it and embody it. Maybe some of you have that perception. Okay. Man. Hopefully this is all making sense and helpful. I know it's a little bit abstract. What's the advice? What's the advice? What does Aquarius need to know or do? What does Aquarius need to know or do? Nope. The Fool. Ooh. Okay, so the Fool to me always says, stop projecting onto yourself. Stop making assumptions about yourself. Stop thinking that you know who you are. Because every day is a new day, right? And if you are overlaying all of these childhood memories or your perception of your childhood onto the present, then you're literally just living in the past constantly, over and over and over again. You're perpetuating whatever this childhood stuff is, and it's keeping you disconnected from true self-love. And it's keeping you disconnected from knowing what your own North Star is, from knowing what you want to focus on. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, imagine that you like, you can't remember your childhood at all. I don't know if that's physically possible, but it's like, who are you without the overlay of your childhood? Who are you without the childhood trauma, you know? And I understand, like, everything shapes us, everything happens for a reason, whatever. But I don't know. I think there's just a difference between like learning from something that happened to you and using it to your advantage, versus ruminating on what happened, you know? This is the Fool is saying, just give yourself a fresh start, a clean slate. Literally give yourself a fresh start. You don't have to stay committed to the thing you were committed to yesterday. If that is not actually what's right for you and you're waking up to that, then like let it go. Let it go, let it go. Do not be afraid to start over. That, wow, that is coming through like really, really strong through the Fool. Do not ever be afraid to start over. Because at the end of the day, what your North Star should be always is self-love and authenticity. One of my favorite questions of all time, spoken by Teal Swan. What would someone who loves themselves do? That question is your North Star. Any other advice for Aquarius here? Judgment. Ooh, you're in a pressure cooker. Oh my God, you are in a pressure cooker. With the, God, man, there are all but one of your cards here is a major, major arcana card. This is a pivotal moment for you. It's literally almost like the universe is putting all the pressure on you physically possible to watch what you're going to do. It's just like the Fool standing on the edge of the cliff. You're standing on the edge. You're standing on the edge of a radically new life, a radically new embodiment. But to step into that, to step off the edge of the cliff into the new life that's waiting for you. You have to choose to do that. It's not just going to happen for you or to you. You have to choose. That's part of owning your power, right? Okay, so wow. Okay, this was a lot. Overall, I'd say the main takeaway for me, anyway, is to keep on taking new action. Keep taking new action, because it is through the portal of action in the physical world that you will start to unveil more and more and more of your power. Your power to create, to do, and to manifest physically. Okay. I hope that this was helpful, or at least thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next reading.